Welcome back to Tarot Page Philippines. Here with me again. My name is Aero. I'm one of the admins of this channel. So right now we're going to do the weekly horoscope for our family or our friends within the fire element. So we'll be starting with the element with the people in the house of Aries. So we'll be doing the general reading. Then we're going to get a message from the universe. Then also a reading for the finances and for relationships. Now, if you're new to the channel, I would like to invite you to please click on the subscribe button and also hit the bell notification. By doing so, you're showing your support and your love to us, so that also when we upload new videos and also go on live, you will be notified as well. And also, if you feel the need to share the video to your friends or loved ones, please do, because you never can tell that the next person you will be sharing the video to might need or will be able to use the inspiration or guidance that we will be providing through the use of the tarot cards as well. So let's start again with our friends in the house of Aries. So let me get some cards so that we could perform the general reading first. Okay, here we go. So for Aries, what we have here are the following. We have here for a general reading, we have the King of Pentacles, followed by the Six of Pentacles, and also the Three of Swords. So what is the message or what is the general reading that we have for you? So right now it's the cards are advising you to take hold of your authority, meaning you are the one who should be running the family, or you need to reinforce or enforce further your position in whatever organization or in any relationship that you have right now. You need to make sure that you will be the one to push through, because you will be making a lot of decisions. You've been lacking the art of communicating with people on how to say no. Although you fear that you might be hurting somebody, another person's feeling, you need to learn how to say those things, how to decline people in a way that they will not be offended and you won't be feeling that you have done something wrong to them. So you will need to make sure that you will be able to have that in the middle of your personality, where you are able to perform such tasks. You are in the position right now also to make, on this coming week, to make some changes when it comes to your finances, because this is something driven by your family, especially that a lot of you in the house of Aries right now is undergoing some financial problems or will be undergoing financial problems in the coming week. But be sure also to know when not to speak and when you will need to speak. You will need also to do that, because that is the direction of the cards for it to be able to perform in this you need to do this week, that you will be able to make sure that you will be in that safe zone, or you'll be able to return to your former glory. Now, what is the message of the universe for you, Aries, right now? We have here is the Five of Cups. Now, the universe is advising now, Aries, that you will need to make sure that sometimes it's really hard to show what you really feel, because you're a very strong. You show people that you're a strong person, you are an authority, but at this point you will need to find a way to level down your emotions. If you don't need to say it, if you feel that you just want to burst out in tears, or you just need to let go of those emotions, kindly do it. This will allow you to have space for you to be able to receive love in return. Your heart is currently right now being filled with such emotions that you're not able to distinguish which one is good and which one is not helping you. So if you need to release these emotions, please do. Release it to those, share it to those people or to individuals that you find that you can trust. Be the one that you let your heart breathe for a moment. This is a very important message for you, Aries, right now in this coming week. Okay, so let's go ahead and check what is the reading for your finances. Okay, so let me just shuffle the cards very quickly for you, Aries, okay? Okay, this will be very quick. There we go. Okay, so let's get some cards for you, Aries. Oh. Nice, nice. So this is a card that we have here right now, Aries, for you. We have here the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and also the Ten of Wands. You do like, right now, there are things that will be crawling to your doorstep for you to be, that you feel that you really love it or you really want it for yourself, but be sure to use wisdom as of this moment. You might think that those are the things that you that will really answer your life situation, but you need to double check if it is really what you really need, or is it just something that you want, or is it something that was triggered by your emotions. You will need to make sure that you will be using your mind as of this moment to make to balance it out, or to distinguish which one you will need to take in, or which one you can just pass, you can just leave for the moment. Because right now, in this coming week, there will be some opportunities that will be presented to you in line with the finances. So it could be some of you in the house of Aries might experience an opening for a new career, or an advancement in a new career, or a possible investment. So you will need to make sure you know how to use your money wisely, because that will be something that if you will be able to take hold of it, or you will be considering it, it will be something that will be beneficial for you and for those also that you love. So let's go ahead and right now, lastly, let's check. Let me just shuffle the cards. Okay, so we're going to get a reading for relationship. So I hope those few readings already I was able to help you with it. So let's do right now the relationships. Okay, let me just shuffle the cards very quickly for you, Aries. And okay, so let me just get some cards. Here we go. For your relationship. Oh. Okay, so the cards we have for you for your relationship, Aries, are as follows. So we have here the Temperance, followed by the Two of Wands, and lastly we have here the Empress. So what can we read with regards to your relationship? First and foremost, you will need to go back to the basic, because right now you're in the verge of being on an extreme point of your relationships. It's either you're becoming too friendly, or you're giving too much, or you're holding back too much. So you're at the point that you're being too extreme on certain levels. You will need to find a way to go back to the melting point, or to your point of compromise, where everything will be in the middle. Self-love is also important, as advice of the cards. And also, once you're able to have a balance in your emotions, that will leave you in the crossroads and will allow you to make a sharp decision if you will be letting go of some people who you think is really not benefiting you, but actually dragging you down. So you will need to make sure that before you make those decisions, you are emotionally intact and that your emotions are properly balanced. You will be right now a voice of reason. So you will be in your current other relationships, you will be the person who will be able to show other people what is it the other side of the coin is. You will give them glimpse of how you see things, and that will really help them, and that will further fortify some of your relationships in all aspects. So it could be professional, or it could be in the family or whatnot. But be sure that when you speak as well, speak it out of your heart and out of love. This will help you in building a lot of relationship, and even making sure those relationships will be stronger than ever. So I hope, Aries, this readings was able to help you. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Aero from Tarot Page Philippines. You have a great day, guys. Welcome back to Tarot Page Philippines. You're with me again. My name is Aero. Today right now we're going to do the weekly horoscope for our friends in the house of Leo. So if you're new to the channel, please do show your support and your love to us by clicking on the subscribe button and hitting the bell notification. So once we upload new videos or we go live, you will be notified as soon as you will be informed as well. And also, don't hesitate to share the videos and all to your friends or your family, because you can never can tell if the next person whom you'll be sharing the video might need the guidance or inspiration or advice, or what we might provide hope to those people through the use of the tarot cards. So let me go ahead and shuffle the cards for you, Leo, so we could perform your weekly horoscope, okay? So this may take only a couple of seconds. Okay, so we're going to get we're going to perform a general reading. So then we're going to get a message from the universe for you, and also a reading for your finances and for your relationship. Okay. Okay, so we have here your readings, or the cards that we have for your general reading. So Leo, the cards we have for you for a general reading is the card of the Fool. We have the Knight of Wands, and also the card of the Sun. So what is the general reading that we have for you right now? So although you feel that there is already an end, or you feel that there's something blocking your way as you progress in this week, you need to open your mind, open your heart as well to the possibility of creating and recreating a lot of things in your life right now. There is a calling in your heart that you would like to pursue, either to move to a different, it could be a different location, a residence, or move out from a toxic relationship, or also or follow your dreams, because one of the most artistic individuals in the zodiac signs is a Leo. So if you feel that is already calling you right now, it's a good thing that you can follow it. You can pursue and fulfill your dreams. You can start completing the desire of your, or the urge of your soul, because that could give you an additional abundance in life. When you say abundance, you're very keen that it's not just finances that we're talking about here. It's because once you're happy in where you are at, you are able to produce more. So go ahead and pursue those dreams that you have. Don't let those setbacks stop you, because at the end of the day, this will be a best time. It will be a best thing for you, because you will be able to rise up in your own end, and you will be able to do some things that you feel in the past were a little bit off for you, but this time it will be a good chance for you to start up and do those things again. Okay, so I hope that the reading was able to help you. Now, what is the message of the universe for you, Leo? We have here as the Queen of Pentacles. So the card or the message of the universe is that you will need right now to plant. You will need right now to start the planting season, because you have already harvested a lot. Now it's time for you to sow good deeds, to give out or give back to the community. This will be able to secure that in due time you will have a harvest of your old waiting. So it's time right now to start giving back. And also, once you give back, actually you're giving to yourself more and more. And when you give, be sure that you will be able to select, or when you're planting, be sure to be able to select the right soil. So same thing when you plant, be sure to, or you do good things, be sure that you will be selecting the right people or organization or whatnot that you will be sharing your blessings with, because that will can ensure that you're planting in a good soil. Okay, so I hope those readings was able to help you, Aries. Now let's sorry, Leo, my bad. Okay, so surely Aries. So let's do the reading for the finances. Let me just make the adjustment. So there. So I won't be looking at Aries. So this is for Leo, guys. So I'm sorry. So let's do the financial reading. So let me just shuffle the cards for you, Leo. There. Okay. Let me just reiterate that this is for Leo. This clip. Okay. So let me just get the cards. So again, this is a message for your finances. Okay, so Leo, these are the cards for your financial reading. We have the card of the Temperance. We have the Five of Cups. We also have the Three of Swords. Okay, for your financial reading, so just going back a while ago to the original reading for your general, you will need to make sure it's a give and take right now. You will you have been blessed beyond how you could beyond what you can think of. It's time to give back to the community. It's time to give back of what you owe, because that's the only way for you to be able to balance things out. Emotionally, yes, you're kind of drained, but the only reason why you're doing that is because you're not properly communicating with some people that you will need to communicate with. Sometimes, it will be good that you will just not say anything, because you just need to take in what they are saying, but you will need to act on it by balancing the situation. How do you balance it? Either you've been given a lot, so it's time for you to give back. That is important. That's a key word for you in your financial reading. You need to give back. This can heal a lot of things around you as well. Once you give back, it's not just the blessings that will come back to you are not just in the form of monetary, but it will also be in other forms. So that's your keyword for today. For this week, it's start to give back to the community. Okay, so I hope that was able to help you with your financial reading. Now let's go for relationship readings. So let me just go ahead and shuffle the cards for you, Leo. Okay. So I'm being consistent right now. I'm using Leo. So I hope that you like the background music as well. Okay. The cards is not cooperating. By the way, if you have any comments, please do share it with us, guys. We'd love to hear your feedback. Okay, so for the relationship readings. Okay, so what we have for your relationship readings, Leo, are as follows. We have here the Emperor. We have the Six of Pentacles. And also the Knight of Pentacles. So what does the card mention, or what is the message of the cards when it comes to your financial reading? There's a lot of things that you will need to first reconsider or consider. Not all the time you will be in the position to make things happen. Not all the time you will be able to have everything go to work with you. There are moments that you will need to level down and be the one to be, not just to be in the leadership, but you will be the one to be a servant. So, it's going back actually to the financial reading as well. It's rooting back. That it's time for you to return what you need to return. That's the only way for you to be able to move forward, because if you will not be able to listen or be a servant, that will not be a good lead. It will not display a good leadership skill. So you will need to be a servant and fix whatever that needs to be fixed. That's the only time you will be able to press forward, so you'll be able to have a better and brighter future in terms of relationship, and which will affect actually your financial status. So I hope the readings was able to help our friends in the house of Leo. You've been watching Tarot Page Philippines. Again, my name is Aero. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye. Welcome back to Tarot Page Philippines. You're now with me. My name is Aero. I'm one of the admins of Tarot Page Philippines. So right now we're going to perform the weekly horoscope for our friends in the house of Sagittarius. So it will cover a general reading, the message of the universe, the financial reading, and also relationship readings. So if you're new to the channel, we would like to ask for your support and show us some love by clicking on the subscribe button and also hitting the bell notification, so whenever we upload new videos or we go live, you will be notified by the system. And also don't hesitate to share the video to your family and friends who will be because you never can tell if the next person will be you'll be sharing the video with might find guidance or hope or inspiration with the message that we will be providing through the use of the tarot cards. So Sagittarius, let's go. Let's start with your general reading. Let me just pick up some cards for you. Okay. Okay, so what we have here, Sagittarius, are as follows. We have here the Queen of Cups. We have the High Priestess. And also the Queen of Wands. So what is the message, Sagittarius, for you? Or what is the general message of, that we have here for you right now? Sagittarius, it's really hard for those who are a mother in the house of Sagittarius. It's really hard right now for you to make some amendments or make some decision makings or changes because your emotions are sometimes being blocked from allowing you to make those decisions, because Sagittarians mostly they try to use more of their understanding rather than their emotions. But right now or this week, this will be a time, it will be like a challenge for you, those who are in, could be a mother or they could be somebody in a position who are taking care of people, or any or a father perhaps, anybody who's who has underlining people under the under their authority. They will be having the challenge to relate to those people in terms of emotions. So it will be crucial that you allow yourself to be, if you're not that showy or physical when it comes to showing your love, or verbal, this will be a good time for you to make some adjustments, because that is what your heart actually is wanting to do right now. Not just your heart, but your inner being, which is your subconsciousness, or your inner consciousness is it's requesting that you have a deeper relationship with those who are under you or you are supervising. It could be relationship or work, whatnot, but this will be a good time for you to start exercising that, because at that point, that is what your heart is desiring. This will help you actually in fixing a lot of your personal issues. Those of you in the house of Sagittarius who are insomniac might find it that they're able to have a better rest once they try to reach out to the people around them. Some of you who have anxiety will have relief. So it will have an emotional impact to you, Sagittarius, as you reach out to those people around you. I hope that reading was able to help you. But let's look also what is the message of the universe, which is the Ace of Swords. What is the message for the universe? Don't depend too much on what you know as of this time, because sometimes what you know needs to be refined. Listen to those people who are near you, who you trust, and who are in your underlining. They could give you insights that you were not able to actually notice at first glance. So they could give you a view from a different angle, which will in return, you will once you take note of it, that could also boost the morale of the other person, make you on your end. It could make and if you have a project that you're fulfilling, it could make it better. But also at the end of the day, it could also make sure that the relationship will be fortified, because the respect will be further built, and there will be an understanding that there will be an open that the communication is open with each other. Okay. So I hope that the message of the universe inspired you. Now, Sagittarius, let's get some cards this time so we could perform a reading for your finances. So let me just shuffle the cards very quickly. Yay. Here we go. So let me just get some cards for you. So for your financial reading, we have here is the Six of Pentacles, followed by the Hierophant, and lastly, the card of the Star. So what is the message of the cards with regards to your finances? Sometimes it's good to say no. You will need to make sure that although you think that it is a good thing to invest or it's a good thing to take into consideration, you need to question also if this is if your heart is actually agreeing with you, because there will be times in this coming week that you will be feeling that you are torn between what you're thinking and what you are feeling. You will need to consider what you are feeling this time, not just the black and white information that is being presented to you. If you feel that something is wrong, you need to follow it, just like the star that gives you the direction. You need to pursue that. You need to use it as an avenue for you to start in double checking if that is something that you need as of the moment, because some of you might have some contracts in the house of Sagittarius that you feel it's too good, or it's very that you feel it's very nice, it's very promising, but the card is advising that try to double check first if that is something that is really true, if there's any information any hidden details that that was failed or deliberately not provided to you. So double check it. It's a good thing to say no or wait, because this is for your own protection as well. Okay, so I hope the reading for your finances was able to help you. Now, Sagittarius, let's perform a reading for your relationships. So let me go ahead and shuffle the cards very quickly. And let me get some cards for you for your relationship. Key. So for your Sagittarius, for your relationship cards, we have here is the Three of Swords. We have the Four of Cups, and also the Two of Swords. So what is the reading? What is the message that we were able to get for you, Sagittarius? So just like also in the financial reading, and also in general reading as well, it goes back. So sometimes you will need to listen. Try to listen as well to other people. You need to balance things with your mind and your heart, which is something that could be a challenge for you in this coming week, because that is a very crucial turning point for you, because what you will be learning in this coming week in balancing your in how to listen to your emotions will really greatly affect you in the coming weeks and days to come. So please do consider that. And sometimes you will it's good or it's not. It's also nice also to admit if you're wrong. Being silent about it does not really help, because it only shows that there's there's pride in you. So if you will need to ask for an apology, do so. Do it and no explanation necessary. Just be sure you will be able to humble yourself if you need to do that. If you have wronged somebody, do it. Humble yourself, so that by doing so, this will be able to teach you teach you a new skill in your life that will be very crucial in the coming week. And also take note that whoever humbles themselves will be raised by God. Okay, so or will be greatly blessed by God. So I hope the reading for your relationship was able to help you. So thank you so much for watching Card Page Philippines. Again, my name is Aero. You have a great day, guys. Goodbye.